My name is Dr. Christina Weyer Jamora. I'm a rehabilitation neuropsychologist at the Brain Tumor Center at UCSF. In this video, we want to help you develop a personalized plan for improving your quality of life by learning ways to manage your cognitive fatigue. We all, from time to time, can become tired after working hard at something. When you have a medical condition, your brain often has to work much harder to complete the tasks it used to do easily. As your cognitive energy decreases after working at something, your ability to concentrate, find words, and remember becomes more difficult. Whenever we get tired, we can struggle with being the best versions of ourselves. In particular, it is common when individuals with medical conditions become overly tired that they experience symptom flare-ups, such as increased forgetfulness, distractibility, and emotional reactions that can become quite big. A part of managing cognitive fatigue involves understanding that you may start off your day with less energy, run out of energy faster, and you may find that it takes you longer to recover from this overdoing. Also, it can take much longer to get done what you'd intended. By understanding and intervening when early warning signs appear and putting systems into place to manage your workload, you can learn how to turn your symptoms around more quickly and get more done. An important strategy that can help manage your cognitive fatigue is to reduce overstimulation throughout the day. One of the brain's primary functions is to notice and make sense of the world around us. During sensory overload or overstimulation, the brain can become so overwhelmed with incoming information that it begins to think that a threat is near, which can trigger stress and symptom flares that further drain your cognitive energy. During episodes of overstimulation, people can become more sensitive to noise and visual clutter than they otherwise usually would. Oftentimes, having too many things going on at one time can also contribute. To counter this overstimulation, you may want to reduce the amount of noise or close your eyes so that way your brain needs to process less. Sometimes this might mean interacting in smaller groups, using headphones, or staying someplace for a shorter period of time so you can recover. You might also find you have certain triggers such as sounds, smells, or bright lights that set off your symptoms that you need to plan for. For some, a good night's sleep or a short nap can help to reduce your overstimulation during the day. Another important strategy is to build predictability into your daily life. One way to do this is to establish routines, like always placing important items in designated places, or having a bedtime routine that can help you wind down on a schedule. You can also prioritize urgent or more important activities by scheduling them when you have the most energy, such as first thing in the morning or even early in the week. Also, take frequent breaks throughout the day to give your brain a chance to recharge and reduce the buildup of stress. Stress can be a good motivator. A little stress can help motivate us to complete tasks more efficiently, but too much stress can lead to a flaring up of cognitive symptoms, anxiety, and even burnout. Spend some time noticing the symptoms you experience when you're burned out and in the red zone, and when you're starting to experience flared symptoms in the yellow zone. By keeping track of your symptoms, you can learn what helps you get back to your green zone, where you're feeling better with minimal symptoms. Pushing yourself when you're experiencing flared symptoms and stress will often result in a crash in productivity and worsen symptoms, which take longer to recover from. Repeating the cycle of trying to push through severe symptoms is often followed by crashing hard into needing prolonged rest, which makes it even more difficult to stay on top of your daily tasks. You can avoid this roller coaster by understanding your early warning signs. Pull back on your exertion when you start to experience mild symptoms. Then take a break when you are in the red zone and feeling burned out. Pulling back before crashing will allow you to manage your symptoms more effectively and recover more quickly so you can get back to being productive. The Pomodoro technique is an easy way to schedule breaks into your daily activities and pace yourself. Pick a few tasks you want to get done. Then set a timer for 25 minutes and try to work for the entire time with focus and intent. When the time is up, take a break for 5 minutes. After 3 cycles of 25 minutes of focused work, followed by 5 minutes of rest, then take a longer break. Later on, as you plan your task list for the day, think to yourself, how many Pomodoros might I need for this task? In the beginning, to avoid underestimating the amount of time you'll need for tasks, double the number of Pomodoros you think it will take to get things done. Pacing yourself using the Pomodoro technique, as well as avoiding overstimulation and managing symptom triggers, will help you remain productive throughout the day and week while keeping your cognitive fatigue symptoms and stress to a minimum.